Okay, this is a part 2 of getting prepped for the GED. I'm trying to show you guys kind of what I found out when I was doing some research this weekend and kind of help narrow down some of the topic areas to help you with things that I have on my playlist that will help you with getting a passing grade. So look at algebraic equations and expressions. You have just terms and expressions. So again, I do have a playlist of that kind of stuff. We have equations, inequalities, square roots and cube roots, as well as quadratic expressions and equations. So all of those are all individual playlists that I do have located in my main page. If you go to the top, and there's a video on how to find all the playlists, but I've got about 70 of them, so you can find what you're looking for with plenty of options of videos to kind of help you study. All right, next one, sideways here. All right, we have real numbers and operations with the real numbers. So we've got the real number system, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing real numbers. So those are kind of like your 7th grade kind of math terms, signed numbers, absolute value, exponents, order of operations, and scientific notation. A lot of these upper parts right here you'll find. I have a category called the real numbers or something like that. So just take a look at that. Absolute value is in there, I think. Exponents and scientific notation are in separate playlists, and order of operations. But you can definitely find those in my playlist if you take a look at those and find some more items that you're looking for that. It's kind of lumped in one big spot. Ratios and proportions. So definition of a ratio, applications of ratios, the definition of a proportion, application of proportions, and then percents as proportions. So again, I do have, I think, a ratios and proportions section together, and then I have a percents questionnaire or playlist that you can find things in as well. And then we've got measurement and geometric figures. So that is units of measure, geometry with points, lines, and planes. That would be found in my geometry playlist. Distance and midpoint formulas. You'll also find angles, triangles, parallel lines, and quadrilaterals, as well as circles. So I do have some of these already located in separate categories besides the geometry one, but so you might look for the playlist with those specific titles, and that will help you, but the other ones are just in the geometry location. Area, surface area, and volume. Again, composite solids and similarity. Those are all in either my geometry, or there's actually specific, like volume is a specific category. So everything else is going to be lumped into my geometry playlist. And then we've got real world applications and mathematical models. So again, those are your real world questions. Those are the types of things that might be word problems. So I do have some categories of word problems that you can look at. Graphing real world functions. Again, all of these I do have labeled, so you'll just have to take a look at those. Statistics and data analysis. I have a category of statistics. All of these things can be found in there. So these are really all of the areas that you would need in order to help you with being successful with the GED test. And again, if you have any questions or want some more help with this, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all located under the name YouWantAlgebra. And don't forget to share, follow, and like for more videos.